Welcome to something special and rare. It's number 1 versus number 2. These kind of matchups become part of college football history. The entire landscape looking in on this game today. Will they get something special? Welcome to the home of the TCU Horned Frogs in Fort Worth, Texas, Amon G. Carter Stadium. As we'll see a playoff team from last year, the Virginia Tech Hokies, taking on a playoff team from last year, the TCU Horned Frogs. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler here with Kirk Herbstreit. Let's get this thing underway. Hokies will kick it away to start us off. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start with the 25. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. And the one moves the ball up to the 33. Well, the season just got a lot more intense. This could be fun. Premier 1 versus 2 matchup, Kirk, right here in the middle of the season.
Yeah, middle of the year to get 1 versus 2. This obviously is going to have a lot of implications as far as the playoff is concerned. I'm just curious to see a big game like this. Do you ease your way in, or do you take a couple big swings to try to establish who could be the dominating team?
First and 10 play coming up. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Tackled, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 45. The Horned Frogs begin a new series here, first and 10. Here's the handoff. Gain is 5, so it's second and 5 now.
Nice solid run here by this back. Did a nice job of just kind of finding that lane, pick up some positive yards there on first and 10.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. The pass rush gets home.
Well, this is exactly how you can slow down the momentum and a rhythm of an offense. You got to get some tackles for a loss and some sacks. This time, they come up with a sack by getting after that quarterback.
Looking to throw it on third and very long. Looking deep downfield to the left. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up fourth down. And the Horned Frogs will bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to flip the field here. That punt sails out of bounds. There'll be no return this time. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. First play looking to throw it. Aggressive call on the opening play. Caught inside the red zone and still running. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, Hokies.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous.
It's blocked. Picked up by the offense. Can he make something happen? So after his PAT was blocked, the kicker is out there again to boot it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. And the TCU offense takes the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. the middle. Late in the season here, this one has all kinds of playoff implications, Kirk. You got to believe the winner here is in the pole position for that top playoff seed.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So much at stake here. Absolutely. Whoever wins this one, to me, is in the driver's seat for the rest of the year. We're in the back nine of the season. Let's see who can win this one and claim to be that most dominant team.
They get him down, but the game moves the ball up to the 36.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
They get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. A deep shot to the left side. Oh, it's incomplete. A rare drop from an excellent wide receiver. Brings up third down.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you got to have to come up with and make a catch.
On third down, he drops to throw. It's an out route. The catch made. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge. The biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be into that postseason at the end of the year.
Tight end goes in motion. Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on fourth down. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a first down. They've got him, but they convert on fourth down, and the drive keeps going. And the Horned Frogs will crank up the tempo. They're going to run it. A juke to get free. They get him down, but not before he moves the football to the 32.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And in first down, right back to the running game. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front seven of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Bootleg looking to throw. Quick throw to the left. But they don't make the connection. That one is incomplete.
Well, they don't make the completion here. The timing seemed to be off between a quarterback and receiver. But, man, this defensive coordinator, he may want to consider getting more pressure on this quarterback by changing some things up. He's got a lot of time back there to throw the ball, and eventually that's going to cost you.
Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Grab down the middle, it's Johnson. He's stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. And he's got it from 47 yards away, showing off the deep range. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
I was watching this guy in pregame. He's got a strong leg. Not surprised here he's able to put 3 points up here for the offense.
Offense is back out on the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Looking to throw it on first down. That's caught. It's Washington. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down.
You know, each receiver brings something a little bit different to the table, Chris. To me, the outside receivers usually are a little bit longer, taller guys. You get those slot receivers in the inside, not only can they make the catch, but they have quickness to make plays after the catch. Great example of that right here.
fights through a tackle. And he'll make his way out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Tough running to avoid a loss. It just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Next down. Didn't get there. Defense makes a great stop.
Chris, textbook job by the defense surrounding the runner and preventing that play from being bounced to the outside.
The Hokies will come to the line, looking to keep the drive going on 4th down. Here we go on 4th down. They make the tackle, but this offense now in scoring position. 1st down to the 32.
What a job by this offense picking up the 1st down. You know, as a play caller, you look at where you are in the field. If you punt it, there's a chance it goes into the end zone for a touchback. If you kick the field goal, it's a really long kick. So this is a great opportunity to be aggressive and pull the trigger to try to come up with a big play. They get it, keep the drive alive, and now they can get a touchdown.
So the misfire in 1st down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 32. Makes the grab. It's Washington. He's brought down quickly as short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Looking to pass. It's Hunt. Lets it go quickly. He had all day back there before throwing the strike. Touchdown, Virginia Tech. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff to the back. Breaking tackles. Has the 1st down and more. It's a solid gain to pick up the 1st down on what will be likely the final play of this 1st quarter. So, Kirk, it's Virginia Tech in the lead. They jumped out to an early lead in that opening period. Let's take a quick look at the stats so far. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. And there's the handoff. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
2nd down play coming up. Wants to throw it. Tries to get it to the running back. Gets made on the out route. The defense grabs him after the completion. He's just short of a 1st down.
It's one of the things I love about this running back. It's not just this defense trying to defend him running the football. As you can see here early in this game, trying to get him involved in the passing game. Great call.
Can he get there on the ground? And they get the 3rd down conversion. Football moves now to the 45.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes him block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Quarterback appears to be changing the play. This offense trying to get going has put together a positive drive here in the 2nd quarter. Here's the toss play. Running up the middle, but stuffed for no gain.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there in team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
The first real speed bump of this impressive drive. Offense comes up now 2nd and 11. Looking to throw. It's Hawkins. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch. And they're trying to punch it in here. Going absolutely nowhere. That would be a loss on the play.
Not only does the defense stack him up at the point of attack, but he was instantly pushed backwards. The defense was prepared to defend the RPO.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for 2nd and goal. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. All the way to the end zone. Touchdown, TCU. And they'll set up for the PAT. PAT is good, so the deficit now just 3, 13-10. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. So no return here. He takes it in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. We have a shootout developing here. Each offense scoring a touchdown on their last possession. Looks left and finds his target there. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Well, when you run that out route, it's going to end up very close to the sideline. Love his awareness to realize not only keep his eyes on the football, but where he is on the field, he gets his toe down before he goes out of bounds for the catch.
Pre-snap motion from the receiver. That's a design quarterback keeper. And the Hokies are on the move here. That's an important first down on that running play. Looking downfield. It's Huck. He escapes the pocket. Quarterback on the move trying to make something happen.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Quick throw, catch made on the out route. Tackle is made, but that's good for a first down to the 47.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. The coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Here's the 2nd down play. They keep him off bounds with a run. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
You know, in an era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
He'll avoid the big hit with the slide. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half.
What a good job here by this quarterback, being very conscious of both the line to gain for that first down, as well as not necessarily taking a big hit early in this game. Great situational awareness and a first down.
Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
Looks to his left and makes the completion. Tackled quickly after the catch. He'll be short of the marker.
That's what I love about this guy. He has the ability to sneak out of the backfield. The quarterback's able to find him open, checks it down for a nice gain.
short from the opponent's 28. Let's see what the play call is here. They're already in field goal range, but thinking about the end zone. Back to throw. It's Huck. Finds his man. Enough to convert on third there. So first down from the 12 now.
Chris, sometimes the quarterback's just trying to find the open guy and get him the ball. It's exactly what he's able to do here. Found a way to pick up the first down.
The Hokies will line up on 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. The ball is loose. The defense makes the recovery, a turnover.
That's a great play by the defender who forced the fumble, but let's also recognize the heads-up play from the guy who recovered it. They're in the right place at just the right time.
So here we go, the first play of the drive, less than a minute to play before halftime. He keeps it on a design run. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Running play goes backwards, makes it 2nd down and 12 now. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up 3rd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Looking for his big tight end. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency. First down, looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. Makes the grab inside the 30, and he's still running. And just like that, in one play, they've moved into scoring position at the 23. The offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half. One explosive play has this offense set up just outside the red zone now with a first down. To throw, it's Hawkins. Catch made over the middle. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. 1st and goal, an opportunity to take the lead before halftime. And he drops back in the gun. Looking to scramble. And this time the defense is all over the quarterback run. They bring him down short of the marker. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play. So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. The defense calling a timeout here, giving this field goal kicker a little something to think about. So just before halftime here, out comes the field goal unit. After connecting on his first try, this is a chip shot from 22 yards out. And that one's straight down the middle. And the game is now tied. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Horned Frogs will kick it off to begin the 2nd half. So it'll be a touchback. Ball spotted at the 25. Tech offense is back out on the field. They're looking for some points to jump on top here as we get the 3rd quarter going. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. And it's hauled in. What a catch. They bring him down, but what an explosive play.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Back to pass. It's Huck. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived at the same time as the football. And now it's 2nd down. Incompletion makes it 2nd down and 10 from the 27. He's back Back to throw again on 2nd and 10. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. That's a nice play. It'll set him up first down now at the 12.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
It's a toss play to the right. Nowhere to run. The defense swarms him. He'll lose 5 on the play. And the crowd coming to life here, trying to help this defense down in the red zone. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Oh, he can't hang on. What an opportunity to score there. Instead, incomplete and 3rd down.
Really good job here by the defense in coverage. Did a nice job here of staying in phase with the receiver. There's no chance for a completion at all.
Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Snags the quick throw. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down. As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down. Boy, this guy's usually more reliable than this. I thought that was going to be an easy field goal and 3 points, but instead, he misses, so you walk away with nothing.
They start with an RPO. Quick pass to the right.
Chris, this is a great game, but I'm always so impressed with the offensive line because they sell this as much as anything. The quarterback's making the read, trying to figure out if the defense is committed to the run or the pass, and then he's going to go the other direction. He makes the right throw here out to the flat to the right, but the offensive line showing the defense it's a run look is what opens this up eventually for a nice game.
So from the 28-yard line, it's a 3rd and manageable here. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. And the Horned Frogs will line up to boot it away when he comes for his 2nd punt of the game. And the returner will be brought down. Offense is back out on the field. This one has been a defensive stalemate. Let's see if the offense can get something going here. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. It's Huck. Quick throw to the flat. It's a screen. He make the tackle, but this offense has crossed midfield. Set up with a first down at the 47. Empty set now. 5 wide receivers. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Washington. Tackled, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
By the receiver. Gain of 13. Good enough for first down.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Misses the receiver. Incomplete. Tied up here in the 3rd quarter. These 2nd down and long plays become important as they try to avoid 3rd and long. Ball handed off. The pickup is 9. That's what they're looking for. Sets up a 3rd and 1 now. send the field goal kicker out there after what happened last time. On 3rd and short, they'll try to throw for it here. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Well, they take a shot into the end zone on 3rd down. They come up empty, but a reasonable field goal attempt now if they want to take it.
The Hokies will look to convert here on 4th down. Touchdown, Hokies! And that will give them the lead now.
This is such a well-designed play here, Chris. The offensive line opens things up initially, but you can see the speed of the back and the effort by the receivers not to be selfish. These guys are blocking downfield. That's why he got that ball to the end zone.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. And the TCU offense is back out on the field. Now coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. Escapes the pocket. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the 1st and the 2nd option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back, looking for an open man. Goes a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring trip. The offense will now take over at the 30.
Well, how about the defense here? Sitting back in cover 2, taking away anything deep downfield. It puts pressure on the underneath coverage. The linebackers have to have some awareness. This linebacker did a nice job of being able to step up and make that interception.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off and just nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Moves out of the pocket. He's got a receiver wide open here. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal. That last catch, Kirk, puts him over 150 receiving yards in the game. Let's start checking the record books. This guy's making a push.
Yeah, it really doesn't matter what the defensive coordinator calls, whether they play man, whether they play zone. The quarterback has been able to find this guy all day long for such a huge day.
Second down and goal. Looking to throw here. He's got it near the end zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Well, this guy has a knack for the end zone, doesn't he? That's 2 touchdowns for this guy today, and I don't know if he's done yet.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away.
Virginia Tech, 27. TCU, 13.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there. He'll start from the 25. And the first play of the drive now from the 25. Handoff here from the shotgun. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with the defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Anytime a quarterback and a receiver are in sync, you got a chance to make a very successful play. Great job here by the offense.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Oh, that one's picked off. Breaks into the open. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Chris, that is back-to-back drives right now for this quarterback and this offense. Nothing seems to be going right. The defense is doing a good job of confusing the quarterback, who's obviously throwing the ball into coverage. They've got to make some adjustments with their attack because right now it's not working.
And as we take a break to flip ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the current national rankings. We're set now for the fourth quarter. Who is going to make the crucial plays to take home this W? Offense getting set for a second down here to begin the quarter. Little eye candy here from the offense. Some pre-snap motion. Back to throw. It's Huck. Looking for his big tight end. Catch made on the right side. That's a big gain. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Hokies are in the red zone. There's the handoff. He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
But these obvious running situations are very tough when you're working with the lead late in the game because you know the defense is going to stack the line of scrimmage, make it as difficult as possible for you to run the football. So nice job there by the defense. They're trying to punch that ball out, do anything they can at all to get the ball back.
And the tailback's got it again. Headed for the end zone. No stopping him on that run. Touchdown, Hokies.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his second touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
Going after, knocked right through.
TCU 13.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They've got to get things going here. Turnovers on back-to-back possessions. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage. And the Horned Frogs will come to the line to crank up the tempo.
Pretty good gain here by this offense, and here they are. They're getting already set to the line of scrimmage. They're ready to go. Defense better get their cleats in the ground.
Second down, we're going to throw it. He fires downfield. Oh, almost intercepted for a second time today. Couldn't quite hold on, but it brings up third down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. The Horned Frogs with first and 10 here. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. The sure hands. It's Johnson.
Well, we just continue to see this defense make great plays, especially with their tackling. And the awareness to understand we're in the fourth quarter. You're trying to keep this offense in bounds so they keep that clock moving.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. Looking deep downfield with the left. Pass caught. Can he get in? He makes it to the end zone. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. Now the important point after attempt.
Well, somebody had to bust an assignment on this touchdown. There's no way you let a guy get that open unless the defender either gets injured or he blew an assignment. That was too easy for the offense for that touchdown.
Here's a wrinkle now. They go to the Wildcat formation with an extra blocker. Let's see how this works out. And it's a direct snap. Fights off a defender. When he's getting boxed in, the defense not at all through by the Wildcat look. When they don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge of that that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has.
Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Recovered by the defense, and they're on the move. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Texas. And the defense joins the scoring party now. That's a scoop and score. Defense making a monster play there.
Well, his eyes must have gotten so big when he saw that ball pop out, chance to pounce on it, and instead of doing it the more conservative way and just falling on it, he decides to take it to the house for a touchdown, something he'll remember for the rest of his career.
Intercepted in the end zone. Inside the 30.
Now you talk about making a play. He gets the pick, and he almost has the speed to take it all the way back. But that's great awareness and speed to track him down and prevent giving 2 points back the other way. Huge momentum swing right there.
Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. And the Virginia Tech offense is back out on the field. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Leaning on the run game here late. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Well, this is where you really rely on your offensive line. Late in the game, you got the lead, you got to run the football. They know you're going to run the football. Get behind that big offensive line, run that running back, make sure he protects the football. You got a great chance at a victory.
Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Huge chunk play here by the quarterback, keeping the ball himself, rips off some nice yards. And my question is, Chris, where's the defense? Where's the pursuit? This guy has the ability to hurt you and hurt you in a big way with his legs. The defense may be underestimating the speed that he has.
Heavy blitz look here, pre-snap. Scanning the field, it's Huck. The sure hands, it's Washington. Defense surrounds him, just a short gain on that completion.
But they love going to this guy in the slot, don't they? What a mismatch inside. He reels in another one. This guy's automatic.
Now it's second down here. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. The junior trying to take a shot, but overthrows his man. After the incompletion, they'll have to try to convert here on 3rd and 9. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Here's a screen pass to the running back. They pick up enough for the first down. Football goes to the 45.
Oh, that one really hurts for this defense. They get these guys to 3rd down, a chance to maybe get them off the field, and they give up a first down late in the game. The clock will continue to roll.
So the clock stops as we head into the final 2 minutes of play here. This defense needing to step up and make a play now. The Hokies starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff.
Great offenses are able to stay ahead of the chains, and runs like that on 1st down are exactly what I'm talking about. Now you have a lot that you can call here on this 2nd down.
Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. Scanning the field. It's Huck. Sideline catch made, but out of bounds short of the first down.
Chris, a really great job here with the quarterback and the receiver. This is all about timing. Quarterback gets back, no hitch in his delivery, gets the ball out in front of the receiver where he can run away from the defender for a nice completion.
Here we go, 3rd and short on the 7th play of this drive. Can he make it to the marker? And they get the conversion there. First down now from the 33. Looks like a player is down. Injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Takes the handoff. It's Jackson. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now. That was the clutch play they needed to just about put this game on ice, Kirk. Here in the middle of the season, number 1 has stepped up and answered the bell.
Chris, we've seen this team be the same consistent team every single week. But today was a different kind of test. A number 2 team in the country, and here another solid win. There's no question who the best team in college football is.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. And now a timeout taken by the defense, trying to preserve as much clock as possible for their offense. The Hokies expecting just to run the clock out here in the final minute. He'll hand it off. And the senior able to make the stop after a short game. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. To bootleg, looking to throw. On the move now. He bought some time, now lets it go. The tight end has got it. And he gets in for the score. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Chris, this is a huge touchdown late in this game to make this a 2-possession game with under a minute to go. I think it's safe to say they can secure victory here.
An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
41, TCU 26.
That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. Play of the drive now from the 25. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. He escapes the pocket. Breaking free at the 35. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
And looking to throw now on 1st down. Pressure is coming. Falls incomplete, but a flag on the play. Let's see who this is on. So the call is defensive holding, and that's a big boost for this offense. Offense on the move now as that penalty gives them a fresh set of downs. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Looking to scramble. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's just beyond the receiver's grasp. Too much on that one. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10 from the 45. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it in the open. Oh, and he heads out of bounds after a really nice gain there. And the Horned Frogs come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And that's it. The game will end on one last incompletion. Well, it's been a great season. Big things still possible, Kirk, but for the first time, they run into a hurdle they can't clear. Now, how will they respond to this first loss?
And I think that's the big question. One loss isn't going to eliminate these guys from the playoff, but all they can do and focus on now is resetting, regrouping, and maybe use this loss as fuel down the stretch.
And that's going to wrap it up. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler. This has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.